Hi, it's Cory with the Cory Mayo team, and I help people just like you buy, build, and sell homes right here in Coastal Delaware. Today, I'm here at one of my newest listings. This is an open house for 22144 Welches Way, located in Welches Pond. Now, this is a Chesapeake model built by Schell Brothers. This is located where lot 15 was, and we are right on the actual Welches Pond, which is absolutely beautiful and stunning. The trees that are behind this home that is what DNREC has set up to be preserved land, and then just beyond that is the actual Welches Pond, where beautiful wildlife that's over there, and again, protected area. So this home, what you see is what you get. We're not going to be having changes going to that unless Mother Nature has something to say about that. But we're going to go outside, we'll kind of do a walkthrough, and then come in and we'll explore this home from front to back. Again, welcome to 22144 Welches Way in Welches Pond. Again, this is a Chesapeake. Lots of options were added to this home, so I'm going to take you through and try to point out as much of those options as I can. Now, when we come into the foyer, the first thing we notice is this beautiful shiplap trim that was added around the lower portion of the foyer area. Beautiful two-story foyer, really adds natural light flowing into the area up here. Then off to the left is going to be our flex room. Now, this was done as an office. This was an upgraded option. Beautiful room, great space, windows located on the front of the home overlooking the front porch. Standard, this would come as just a big casing opening, so maybe that would be a sitting room. There are some other options, but this by far is going to be the most popular. The door off the left here is going to be a coat closet. And then right away, another door here as we walk to the main space. That's going to be an additional coat closet. Now, when we come into the main living space, this is where the Chesapeake speaks. This is where it gets special. This two-story, what we call window array, we've got 3 sets of windows here overlooking the rear of the home. And that is where, in my opinion, this actual home and this home site and that space in the back, those trees and that Welches Pond, are married. This is where it all kind of comes together. Just tons of windows overlooking that beautiful home site there. Then directly off of our great room, we're going to have a professional series kitchen, all soft closed doors and drawers, a 36-inch cooktop, stainless steel hood. We have GE profile appliances, in-wall oven, farm style sink. Now, one thing to note when we're looking at the cabinetry here, yes, everything is soft closed doors and drawers, but also all of our lower cabinets, so you don't have to fish around for things in the back. They all have those shelves, pull-out shelves, that are also soft closed as well. One thing that is really special, I shouldn't say, there's a lot of things that are special, but one key feature here in this home is that it has 2 primary suites on the first floor. Standard, that wall off to the left in that eat-in dining area would just be straight across. That would just be drywall all the way through. But you'll notice there's access to a bedroom. That is the secondary primary suite here in this home. So when we come to this hallway that is on the back side of the kitchen, the door to the right is going to lead us to the garage. Straight ahead takes us to our laundry room. Then we have a powder room, and then we have our second pantry. Standard, this hallway would go straight back to where that accessing that bedroom, but there would be no attached bathroom, no ensuite bathroom. There would just be 1 full bathroom and no powder room. So one of the biggest complaints that I do hear about people with the Chesapeake is that there's no powder room. So when you're entertaining, people have to use a full bathroom. So it's nice when you do that second owner suite, not only do you get an additional ensuite bathroom on the first floor, but you also pick up that powder room. So again, back to our great room, beautiful great room, 2-story fireplace, inset fireplace with, wrapped in shiplap, accenting colors on the walls. Really a beautiful way of kind of setting this up. One thing to note is going to be the colors and tones throughout the house. Very coastally, very beach vibe, but because they're neutral colored floors and countertops and cabinet colors, you can pretty much set the tone the way that you want the tone to be. Directly off of the kitchen is going to be our dining space here. You can see this table, it has seating for 6 with plenty of room all the way around it and some additional furniture to the side there. Screened-in porch overlooking that wooded home site, and then a deck off the side there, which we'll check out in a minute. But before we check anything out, first let's go to the first primary owner suite. We'll check out the second owner suite, and then we'll go upstairs. Now this is a 4-bedroom home again, and 2 of those bedrooms are going to be primaries. We come into number 1 primary. Windows, we have 4 windows overlooking the rear of the home. This beautiful butterfly tray ceiling. They added recessed lights in here as well. One thing to note in all of Schell Brothers homes is that we have a couple switches here on the wall. 2 of the switches are going to be for our fan. So we have a light and fan functionality separate, independent of each other. We have an additional switch that goes to our night side lamps. And then we have a smart switch here, which communicates with the Show 15, which I'll show you in a minute, which is kind of the heart of the smart home portion of all of their homes, but this home includes that as well. Coming down from the owner's bedroom, closets on either side. The one on the right here has a transom window in it, and then coming into our luxury owner suite, we have a couple things. Number 1, just size. Tons of room to move around, but we have flanking sinks on either side, stone countertops, under-mounted sinks, and then this huge shower here. So really nice to have the size and accessibility in there. Full tile, floor to ceiling, a really beautiful upgraded honeycomb tile floor. The tile floor in the main space here has been upgraded as well. This looks maybe like a 12 by 18 or 12 by 24 tile on the floor. And then let me just double check. This should be, yep, all soft closed doors and drawers in here as well. Looks like it's probably the Maple Essex. And then we have our water closet. So heading back through from the owner's bathroom, through the hall into the bed, we're going to turn right. We're going to go across our main living space and go into that secondary primary suite on the opposite side of the home. Now I say that because that's pretty important. It's really nice to have them on opposite sides so you really give your guests some privacy. First thing to note is that this door isn't just straight entering into the bedroom. There is a turn here which adds additional privacy to the space. Tray ceiling, they added on recessed lights in here as well. 3 windows, 2 with a big bay in the middle, and then an additional window on the side here. So lots of natural light coming into this space as well. You'll notice in the ceiling there is that rough-in that's there. That will come back down to these switches that I spoke about earlier. 2 leads running from the switches up to there, one for the light fixture of the fan, one for the fan functionality itself. Then into our guest bathroom, 3/4 tile with that insert, nice walk-in closet here, 12 by 12 tile on the floor, double sinks. Now, I believe these are all comfort height on the first floor, and we'll double check when we go upstairs, and that's for the toilets. Beautiful hardwood throughout. The private spaces are carpet, which is a really great way of keeping those rooms soft and warm feeling. They are upgraded carpets, and in here, this is going to be probably a level 3 or maybe level 4 engineered hardwood. Now we come up the stairs here. And this is going to take us up to a bathroom, 2 bedrooms, nice finished storage space, and this huge loft. So lots of open space, recessed lighted added in here as well. You'll notice 2 rough-ins here. So there's plenty of room here that you can add additional ceiling fans if you would like to. Now the nice thing is the location of this rough-in. Should you decide that maybe you want to turn this into a bedroom later on that you wanted to, you could continue this wall straight across, and you would then continue to have a fan in that additional bedroom if you chose to do it that way. Coming back to the top of the stairs, we have this little catwalk area overlooking the foyer. And then we go into guest bedroom number 3. I'll call this 3 because that secondary primary suite would be guest bedroom number 1. Good sized space. No recessed lights in here, which is fine because again we have that switched fan capability. And then we have a really nice large walk-in closet. One thing about the Chesapeake is there is no lack for storage in this floor plan. Great closet space, and then you're going to see this the unfinished space for additional storage. The bathroom here is Jack and Jill, but it's not a standard Jack and Jill. So we have two separate sink areas, and then our loo and our bathtub shower combo separate. So again, one door leads into sink number 1. We continue through to a room with 2 doors that gives you your shower and tub and your loo, and then another door that leads into another sink area with 2 doors. And then we go into our guest bedroom number 4. So these windows are going to be located on the rear of the home. This looks like it's being shown with, it might be a queen size bed, tons of space on either side of it, and then a nice walk-in closet here as well. Again, kind of going to that point of there's no lack of storage space when we're looking at this Chesapeake. The Chesapeake does have this really neat finished storage room. It's very large. As you can see, they have paintings in here. This is a perfect place for painting or storing things like paintings or things that need to be in a climate controlled environment versus going into your unfinished space. Coming into here, this is your unfinished space. This would be the ability you could finish this off to be a large bonus room or use it as unfinished storage. This is a huge space. So lots of room. And the cool thing is that you can see this 2x6 exterior construction. You know, it really goes into showing the quality of the build of the home. Now, when you come up here during the summer, this is an exterior door and it's sealed. That's how you can tell the build quality of the home, the energy efficiency between the inside and outside, because it gets hot in there in the summer, it gets cold in there in the winter, and it just shows how well insulated and how well built these homes are. Give a quick little pan view here, looking down into our great room. Again, this beautiful oversized loft up here with lots of space. Bedroom, bathroom, storage, unfinished storage, a linen closet or game closet, another bedroom, just really flowing with this grandness, this beautifulness of kind of the theme. When you come in, you see that window array, that beautiful view of the backyard. That's kind of sets the tone or the theme of the home. Coming back down here to the great room, and we'll get one last pan right here at the bottom of the stairs. There's going to be access to our owner's suite number 1. Great fireplace, natural gas here. These lots range, but on average about a quarter of an acre. The pool just opened up, the clubhouse is open. Welches Pond is an absolutely stunning community. If you're not sure about Welches Pond, what all is going on at Welches Pond, or if you have questions about this property, if you have questions about what is going on with the market at Welches Pond, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you about this property, 22144 Welches Way. This home is priced as of today, which this is May 25th. We are $1,149,900. We had an amazing open house yesterday. Lots of great feedback. It's priced really well. Hoping this will not be on the market very frequently or for very long, because that is what everyone said yesterday that came through this home. Priced well, beautiful finishes, beautiful community, beautiful floor plan, beautiful home site. I mean, everything's just pretty beautiful. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Again, my name is Cory with the Cory Mayo team. You can feel free to reach out. You can give me a call or text at 302-466-5511. You can also email me at Cory, C-O-R-Y, at coastallifedelaware.com. Don't forget, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so that way you're updated the next time I upload new videos. And please feel free. I'd love to talk to you about this property and tell you everything about it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Look forward to hearing from you soon.